Alright, hey guys, it's Nemo, and today we're going to be talking about my 20-gallon red cherry shrimp tank in my garage. I've had this tank for over a year now, and I started it up with only 35 red cherry shrimp, and now I have over 100. And that's considering the fact that a bunch of them died over this winter because of just really, really cold weather we had. So even though I had a heater, I actually had 2 heaters at that point, a bunch of them still died from what I'm assuming is cold. So basically, if you look around my tank, the main inhabitants are the red cherry shrimp, although there are also a plethora of different snails, as you can see on the windows. There's actually a bunch of ram's horn snails. Here's a pretty big one, ram's horn snails, and some pond snails as well, which breed like crazy, so I can barely keep them out of my tank. Oh yeah, here's a really good one if you want to see one of my shrimp. That's a cool shrimp. Okay. So anyway, so basically the one piece of decoration I really have in this is a fake piece of driftwood in the back, which I used to have in my 55-gallon tank, but now I've moved it down here. I also have 2 little coconut huts type thing, coconut caves I guess you could call them, and yeah, that's the first one. And then over here is actually the second one, which you're just getting the glare right now, but okay, yeah, here's the second one. And I've had them for a while too. I made them myself actually. You can check out my video of how I make coconut shell caves too. Here's just a plethora of different plants that I don't really want to name right now. So a bunch of plants. And then over here is my awesome Java moss, which I actually started out with a golf ball sized amount of Java moss, and then it just kind of went crazy, as you can see. It's like all the way here, and then even around the tank in the back here, there's just a ton of it. And so it's pretty much grown like wildfire. After it sets into your tank, after it gets used to your tank parameters, it really goes crazy. And I think it grows a lot better in colder temperatures, like in my garage, because even though it grows faster in like warmer temperatures, it doesn't grow as like strongly, I guess. It doesn't continue growing this long. It kind of like, it tends to get yellow sometimes if you do that. So yeah, so that's my Java moss and my other plants. And then also on the top of my aquarium, I have this stuff called duckweed. Here. It's really, really annoying. It actually used to cover the whole top of the aquarium, and it would be like an inch thick because there was just so much stuff. There was just so much of it. It reproduces so quickly. And then because of my filter, it gets stuck down here in my Java moss. You can't even see, but it gets like stuck at the bottom with my Java moss, which is really annoying too. And so I just have like a standard hood on here. I have 2 filters. This is my 10-gallon Aqueon filter, and then this is my 20-gallon Aqueon filter, so it's way enough filtration. I probably only clean this tank like twice a month or something, because, I mean once every 2 months, because there's so many plants in here that there's no real need. And so the shrimp do pretty well. Usually I have crushed coral in the back as a calcium source, which is really good for them, tries to give them hard shells and everything. I also feed them this special stuff called snail jello. It's like, that's the common name for it, snail jello. It's basically a homemade food mixture you can get from like simple things at your supermarket. So check out my video about snail jello, because it's really cool and it helps you feed pretty much any invertebrates. And it's probably one of the reasons snails have gone crazy in my tank. And so yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I want to tell you guys right now. Here's another one of my little things. So I'll probably attach to this a bunch of clips about my, a bunch of different clips of my shrimp. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video about a little tour of my 20-gallon shrimp tank. And comment, rate, subscribe, all the good stuff. Alright, see you guys, bye.